Hey guys, today I have another Flash Catalyst CS5 video tutorial for you all, and this one's just about a basic rollover button inside of Flash Catalyst, um, which involves the regular state that I have here. You'll have an over state, you'll have a down state, which is when the user clicks on it, and then you'll have the disabled state. And what you can do really easily is build it in Photoshop or Illustrator. And I just have it open in Photoshop because it's a project that I'm working on for class. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this and just explain the different steps as I go along. Basically, I've just entitled it Button Test and used the buttons from the site that I'm creating for class. And I've put them into a group, and the group is called Button, and it has 4 different states. That way I know that the button is the exact same size. Home is in the same spot for each of them. And then I've just grouped them all together and given them the name up, over, down, and disabled. And you can create this any size you want. It doesn't have to be this size, it doesn't have to say home. Just as long as it has 4 different states and you put it in a group to better organize it and just name it button. Or if you're going to have more than one button, title it, what it is. So I'll go ahead and, well, no I won't. I'll go ahead and I will title it home button. And I'll save that out. And then what we'll do is we'll go into Flash Catalyst CS5. I'll just go ahead and show you this real quick. That way you can do it with whatever you want and however you want your button to look. You can go, if it's in Illustrator, of course, open from Illustrator file. If it's in Photoshop like mine is, I will click this. I go to the desktop, get my button test, bring it out, leave everything the same. That way you can edit stuff layer by layer. And then we'll have our lovely little screen pop up eventually, and there it is. And what we'll do is we'll just click on it, and then right here in this little heads up display, we'll go to convert artwork to component. Instead of having to go up here, you can just go here, and we'll want to make it a button. Alright, and so there, Flash Catalyst is turned into a button for us, and we'll want to edit the button appearance, and we'll want to go with the upstate first, just because it's what it is. And then you'll notice over here you'll have these different options over here, and normally by default the layers is selected, but you want to go ahead and click on library, and then under images you'll have your group where your your Photoshop document is located, and it's just called button test. Then you'll drop it down and it'll give you all the images that are inside of your button test Photoshop document or Illustrator document. And then what we'll do from here is, since this is the upstate, that's perfectly fine, so we'll just go ahead and leave it like that. We'll go up here and we'll click on the overstate. To change the overstate, we'll come over here and we'll get our over image, which is this one, and we'll just drag it onto the artboard, and then we'll line it up perfect with the upstate. Make sure nothing different is showing or anything like that. And that's pretty much how it's going to be for the overstate. And then we'll click on the down, and we'll come back over here to our library panel, and we'll click the down image, and we'll bring it onto the artboard as well. And we'll drag it over top of the image that's already there, making sure that it's completely covered it and nothing's showing. Alright, and then for the disabled state, we're going to bring our disabled over, and we're going to drop that right on top of it, just like that. And for right now, for this demonstration, the disabled state isn't going to have really a meaning or a purpose, but for a multi-page website, say you're on the home page, you can have this button disabled while you're on the home page, and the disabled state is what it will look like while you're on the home page. That way people know where they are, and they know that it can't be clicked while they're on that certain page. And we'll go ahead and we'll go back to the Catalyst document, and so Photoshop, or not Photoshop, but Flash Catalyst has already designed this button for us, and we're good to go. And now we're gonna run the project, but we're gonna hit Command Enter or File and then Run Project and see how this turned out. We'll go ahead and open our browser, and here's our button, and this is the up state, this is the over state, and there's the down state. So it does all of them. It does all of what we wanted it to do. It just doesn't go anywhere. Okay, well, what if we want it to go somewhere? Perfect. Well, we'll highlight it, click on the button. Over here, where the interactions panel is, well, I'm sorry, we'll just click on this. And over here where the interactions panel is, and we've clicked on this button, and Catalyst knows that it's the button because it just created it. We'll click on the Add Interaction button, and we want it to be on click. So that means when somebody clicks it and lets go, then it will, you can either have it go to a transition, an action sequence, you can have it do a lot of things. So we'll just have it go to a URL, and we'll just have it go to, for right now, it'll just go to Google. Alright. And now we will run the project, File, Run Project, or Command Enter, or however you do it on a PC. Sorry, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, I'm sorry. Probably Control. But anyway, now you have this, it's got the rollover, and when you click it, it'll take you to Google, or wherever you typed in. Internet connection, there we go. Takes me to Google, go back, and there's my button, and there we go. So, I mean, that is just a really nice way to create the rollover button. And if we wanted, we could even go in and do a brand new just a Flash Catalyst document. Say if we were building a website, then it would be perfectly fine for that as well. If we wanted to do a button, we just import the Photoshop file and we keep it editable, and then we have that just like that, and then you just do it the exact same way that you did it when it was just by itself. So we'll do this really quick. Just so I can demonstrate that you can do it while, and I'm not going to worry about the disabled state right now. And we will run this project. This is just to demonstrate that it's easy to do also inside of a Flash project and not just by itself. So if you have a project that you're working on that's bigger than just the button itself, then like say you built a website and you've imported it into Flash Catalyst, and you have things in groups, and you have different layers for the different things, then it's pretty simple to just go in and edit this. Like if I had more than just the home button, like if I had about, resume, video, contact page, then you'd be able to do the same thing and then keep them in order so it looks like one smooth transition, which is really nice. And the really good thing is that you don't have to code with this, and it's just an amazing tool for anyone who's looking at getting into building Flash websites, because they do have a lot of cool features and some smooth transitions to different things. So it's a lot of fun. If you get a chance to get Flash Catalyst CS5, then I highly recommend it. It's a great tool.